Pokemon TCG Pocket official gameplay trailer. I'm assuming this is just bringing the desktop game of it to mobile. Which if it is, it's a W. If it's something else, then I guess we'll see what it is. Maybe it's just a different version. But I do actually like playing TCG online because as much as I would prefer it in person, I realistically it's just not at the top of my priorities to go to Pokemon groups that do this shit IRL just because time and shit, and you know, it's really unfortunate. I wish I just had the time to do it, but like I said, I put like streaming over that and stuff like that. It's a really sad way of putting it, like with life things lately. Rather than, because like you know, everyone they always go like, I don't have the time for this. I don't have the time for this. That's what I always also say too for stuff. But recently I've started to just reword it because even though it sounds ruder, realistically it's not. You don't have the time. It's that it's not what your priority is when you have time because your priority is something else. Like, you know, does that make sense? I don't know, but for lack of better terms, I just don't have the time to play it as much. But online, it's a bit easier because you don't have to meet up and set up all that shit. But my computer just doesn't have space for like anything, so I just haven't played it in a while. But because I have so many fucking booster packs and shit, you know, you get a lot of them for online as well. And then I bought from my friend's dad, actually the friend John I was talking about earlier on stream, the one that saw my dick, and I saw his. But his dad sold me for like $40 a thing of like fucking like I think it was like 500 codes for the online game. So that was really clutch of him. But he's the homie. He always gives me deals. Like even when I was a kid, he gave me deals in hella comic books when I was getting into it, and stuff. Like, you know, he's a real one like that. But yeah, let's check out what this is because it's mobile. So
Pokémon Trading Card Game Pocket.
maybe it's a totally different game.
Devices developed so that people around the world can enjoy the Pokémon TCG in a more casual way.
Hey, Pikachu EX.
To play, just choose a booster pack you like, open it up,
Gambling.
collect the cards. And those are the basics.
Okay. I kind of look. I don't know. I feel like people might not like it, but I kind of like the minimalized, sleek look of this. But I could also get like, oh, it doesn't have the charm, you know.
Players can open 2 booster packs each day.
That's not bad.
Cost.
Okay, you know, honestly, like I get it. It's gonna be pay to win, but honestly, that's not that bad.
As you collect cards, you'll fill up your card decks.
I'm surprised they give you any for free at all.
Put your favorite cards on
Well,
display.
no, I actually lied. I'm not surprised, but it's clearly like kind of like how gacha games run, like, you know. But I'm not mad at it. You know, it's a mobile game. That's what happens.
While many cards will feature nostalgia-inducing classic illustrations.
Now I wonder if it's gonna be like the other one where can you use the codes from the real game for it, or is this gonna be because this will be the only L for this? Because at least with the online game, you know, I get my codes from the real packs. Okay, that's kind of like 2 for the price of 1. I get a pack in real life, I get a pack online. For this, will I have to buy packs only for this from this game that are only digital because it just doesn't feel like it's as worth it.
You can also encounter many with new illustrations.
But if it's fun, it's fun, you know. So I guess it is what it is.
Even the same Pokemon can have a variety of different illustrations and depictions.
I played Marvel Snap and Duel Links,
There are
so
also some impactful cards that look like they could pop right out of the screen when moved around.
that looks cool.
In addition, immersive cards will also be available.
Can you show me the fucking gameplay? I get it. People don't actually care about. Well, a lot of people do, but I'm talking about like the common man. People just buy the cards to collect them, or like when you were a kid. When I was a child, because you know everyone played Pokemon as a kid and got their fucking Pokemon cards taken away at recess. When I was a kid, motherfuckers would try to battle and be like Bakugan rules, like, oh, if I win, I get your Pokemon card, and then they'd spam the strongest attack, and I'm like, no, we gotta pull out the card, we gotta get the energy cards and all this shit. And no one knew how to play it, so that pissed me the fuck off as a kid, being the only one who actually knew how to play the goddamn game. And no one else was interested in it. But I get it. There were kids. They didn't give a fuck. But I was just the fucking weird kid that did give a fuck. So it kind of pissed me off as a kid. But yeah, unless they're really into the shit, they don't care about the gameplay. So I guess shiny cards. Show that off.
Feels as though you're leaping into the world of card illustrations awaits you.
That's fire. I won't lie. That's really fire.
Find your
Damn it! The
favorite
jingling
card
keys are
in a
working.
variety of card types.
Jingling, not jingling. Wait.
Opening packs
J-
isn't
I
the
don't know.
only way to obtain cards, though.
Okay.
You'll also get chances to obtain 1 card from packs someone else has opened.
How the fuck does that work? Like a friend or something?
Do this to get cards that interest you. Not only can you collect cards, but you can also enjoy battling.
Okay, that's what I was wondering about.
Battling can be enjoyed alone.
Now, is this the
or with
actual...
players from around the world. The rules are simple.
Okay, that's what I was assuming. And I don't mind this. People might not like this, but like I'm a huge fan of Duel Links because as much as I like Yu-Gi-Oh, realistically I'm not as smart with Yu-Gi-Oh just because once again I could say, "Oh, I don't have enough time to get into it." But it's realistically not a priority as cool as it would be if I have free time. I'm not about to just jump into that shit right now. I'm going to go fucking I don't know, work on videos or something. But one day I would like to get more into it for sure. When it's more of a priority. But Duel Links is really beginner friendly, I feel, and very fun and streamlined like that. So I think this is actually really good because I feel like out of the card games, Pokemon's one where it's really weird because it was a video game first. Like I get it, Yu-Gi-Oh was a manga first, but even then it's a little different because the go-to game for Yu-Gi-Oh is the card game. The go-to game for Pokemon is the Pokemon game. I can't really think of other examples. I know I mentioned Bakugan earlier, but that's just because I'm in my Bakugan phase right now. I'm rewatching the anime because I bought the old PS2 game, and I really want to watch the anime. I want to watch it again anyways forever. But Bakugan, like the main game, was the card game. Although that's kind of a bad example because that shit died out really fast. But with Pokemon, I can see why it's not everyone's first choice. But I think this will make it a lot easier to get people into the card game, maybe interested into the actual game.
Never played the Pokemon TCG can start battling. Enjoy casual battles on your mobile device during short periods of free time.
And they're faster, because Pokemon battles can be long as shit.
And collecting cards. All of
Something that y'all might not know about me, I watch both the... Well, I don't watch all of them, because there's a lot of rounds and a lot of computers and shit. But anytime they have the World Championships, not only in the video games, but in the card game, I'm glued to my screen, bro. Sabrina, damn.
Pocket. Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket is planned for release on October 30th, 2024.
Oh, you know, we might have to stream that, you know. We might have to stream that, you know. I'm going to write that down. That could be a stream. Now, it does feel weird that I've never actually streamed the real game before, and I might stream this before that. But, you know, who gives a fuck, man? Who gives a fuck? It's not like I need to prove that I played the game before or anything. You know, I'm not one of those people who's like, you know, I'll just play this one. But I gotta write that down. October 30th. Where the fuck is my list? Okay. 10:30 Pokemon Mobile. That's fire, though.
Is now open on App Store and Google Play.
I'm gonna pre-register and then lose all my future kids' college fund on this game. Let's go.